First thing when I got here, uncovered both cars. Did hook up the battery quick and get the dart running, let it idle for a little bit. Just mainly so it can run, circulate. That way, down the road, maybe in a week or so, or two, get this one running today, and then maybe swap these two. This one's a lot closer to being drivable at the moment, we think, but we'll know more later today. First order of business here on Dan's Challenger. Swap out this battery, because this thing has been sitting a while and is flat. So we got a battery, we're gonna put it in, we're gonna put some fuel in it. And then we're gonna see what we got going. I can see that the AC, has this been converted or no? I believe so. Yes, it has. It's been converted to 134. That'll be handy down the road here. We'll get her running. I want to pressure test the cooling system, just like we did on his Dart. And we'll go from there. New batteries hooked up. I have the key set in the ignition so you can hear the buzzer. So that's a plus. That means we don't have anything crazy yet to dig into. One of the things I noticed is someone went silicone crazy on the exhaust manifold of all places, which we've all heard my rants about these before. So next step, I'm going to check the oil, make sure we're okie dokie, make sure there's actual oil in it. That'd be good. There's our trans dipstick. We'll check that too. In fact, while we're standing here, let's just check it now. Yep, it's good. Good enough for what we're gonna do today. These hoses look pretty nice, but they don't go to anything because it's bypassed. So the heater's bypassed. I'm assuming that means the heater core is no es bueno. The AC, like I said, has been converted to 134A because of the fittings, but you know, we'll go from there. Alright, things are looking good otherwise. Let's check our oil. It's full. It doesn't stink, so I think we're good to attempt. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Really clean. So we'll get this thing fired up first, and then we will pressure test that. So just cranking the car inside. I cranked it for about 10 seconds and it fired right up on its own. And it's got the Sunoco in it, but I didn't have to give it any ether or anything. It feels like she's got a slight miss, but she's running. Horn even works. Headlights. Come on. Yep, wipers work. Dimmer. I can hear the top motor. it's not cold. And then we gotta address that at some point. Alright, we're gonna pressure test the cooling system and then let her warm up all the way. We're running for a little bit. Got it going. I'm gonna pressure test the cooling system. So let's pump this baby up and see where we're at. Alright, we've got the system at 15 psi. Let's see where she ends up after a few minutes. It's not really moving, which is good. The water pump down there looks fairly new. It's aluminum. These hoses are fairly new, CarQuest hoses. Don't see anything burbling out anywhere. We are losing a little bit of pressure. But it looks pretty good overall. I think we're gonna be all right. So let's change the fluids and put some spark plugs in it down the road here next time I'm over. Maybe put a little, check the brakes, obviously we're gonna drive it. And you're gonna wanna go get tires. Or if you'd like, Dan, I can pull the wheels and go get tires one day. We can figure that out. So it's been 10 minutes and it's barely lost half a pound. So we are good. All right, just a few things. The fuel gauge is definitely working, especially now that I've added fuel. Temp gauge, it's been running a while and hasn't moved, so I don't think the temp gauge or the sensor is working, one or the other. Voltmeter, it's definitely working. Clock, obviously dead. And then of course our speedometer. But she's snappy. Snappy and happy. Brake pedal has pressure. And I've just put the car in gear and it does hold it in gear. The car does go into gear. So typical Mopar, making a little clink going into gear, but seems the trans is operational. Brakes are operational. Won't be much to have this thing drivable.